Hello, everybody. Welcome to the X Pre-race show from here at the Brickyard. I'm Seanard along with Mark.
Hello.
As we're back at one of the most famous tracks in the racing world, and
Not
it's
the
been
Roval.
one of the tracks that's been really enjoyed by a lot of people. As we're looking at the person who won this race 1 season ago, being Ottercat.
I think that was the closest finish at Indianapolis that we had so far.
Yeah, it has been. And he was able to beat out Truett's right towards the line. And I see the person who's been on a hot streak the past couple of weeks, a few cars back, still in their pit spots.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yep, that Tua Biz. How about this guy? Wins at Daytona. And then just last week wins the All-Star race at Texas World. He's been on a hot streak.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the only Honda is doing so well. I know that all the schemes that you see are from the All-Star event. I kind of forgot to change him out. Maybe they'll stick with it, maybe not, but we'll see.
Whoa! Almost had an incident going off of him, bro.
Huh? What
Sinead
happened?
almost got into Biz.
Oh,
But I guess let's talk about now with the second half of the regular season beginning tomorrow. What will this put the pressure on those guys who haven't won yet to lock themselves in?
well, let's think about it. We're getting all these brand new drivers that has joined, that won to lock themselves in, and the ones that never been in the championship managed to lock themselves in because of a win, and then all the drivers that have been in there for a long time, say like Monster and Truth, and they haven't even been running so good this season. Like that's a lot of pressure on both of them.
And pretty much true, but you also got to think for some of these guys that usually have run well in the past, haven't even gotten a chance to go for wins yet.
Yeah, like Sinead.
Sinead, Sean,
Truest fan.
Truett's Monster, Pins. Those are some of the people that we haven't seen get a win yet.
Would their luck change today at this type of track?
Well, tomorrow, actually.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
But I guess that's going to be the typical things that you're going to have to watch out now with 10 races left before we begin the playoffs.
Actually gone by so quick, actually, now thinking about it.
Well, yeah, we gone through 10 races.
We've got 20 more to go.
20 more races left to go. We'll be hitting our halfway mark in just a couple of races. But oh boy, just seeing this pack right here. This is the type of
Oh,
racing you're gonna have to watch out for. Watch out!
oh, oh, he gets stuck in the wall. That was amazing.
We have a wreck in the pre-race show.
Who would have thought?
That's normal.
That's very normal.
But
that's
I
the
guess
one
that's
thing
gonna
you
be.
gotta watch out for.
Yeah, that's the dangers of what's gonna happen here.
When you run
You
three wide.
you can just a little bit of contact in the back end. You might be going sideways in three and wreck people in the fourth. That's happened multiple times here.
Yep, that's the dangers of running three wide or close together.
You also
But
got to be careful
they
off of.
never learn their lesson.
They will not learn their lesson until we get down to about at least 15 cars. So if you were hoping not to expect a carnage fest, well, sorry about your luck.
Yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna get at this track. It's gonna be three wide, four wide, and death.
Yeah, this is kind of a this is going to be a interesting brickyard race, but
It's just
hopefully
like
you're
any
gonna
other.
hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But it's gonna be something interesting to watch. But
Brickyard 400 does not imply with death, cars going into the catch fence, into the crowds. We don't deal with that type of stuff.
yeah, but let's just think about this. What was the most since we did get through one half of the season? What has been the most interesting race so far this season?
I'm gonna say the Daytona 500.
Ooh,
All because a gaming freak just comes back up into the field and takes out the field.
that was interesting, no doubt about it. But I'm somehow thinking it was race 6 as Papyrus.
Oh yeah,
That race was interesting.
yeah, I have to agree with that one. Considering
But
it was like a super speedway mixed with road courses.
yep, can't deny about that one. But just to think that one half of the season, of the regular season's done, anything can happen, and the points are gonna be could still be shaking it up here,
Until the
especially.
playoff starts. This is where
Well,
everything's
yeah,
gonna come down to the wire.
and remember, playoffs, all points get reset if you win a race or you're in the top half of the field and make it in by points.
And the way that this season's going, it looks like at least two spots will get locked in by points.
At least.
From what it looks like. I'm not saying it will, it's just what it looks like.
Oh, but with this amount of races left, there is no guaranteed. If you have won 2 races so far this season, you are most definitely in a lock.
Yeah, Kenyon and Georgia.
Yeah, those two are definitely locked.
Oh, big trouble.
Oh, we got another wreck.
What happened? Was it between the 14 and
Something
50?
tells me.
Oh no.
Oh,
The dangers of going three wide. This is what we've been talking about. The dangers of three wide.
well,
They literally like block out like most of the track.
luckily nobody else got involved. They just all slid up.
Remember last season where the 21 ran right into the back of another car and went flipping?
Yeah, and here's the thing: this is the third series that's gone to this track this season.
About to see another one. Nope, never mind.
Because remember, we had Double C in their final race come to this track, and it was pretty calm. Then you had Double A show up here. It was okay until he got it 3 wide.
And now Double X is here. Anything could happen.
Anything goes in this one. Anything will happen. You might as well just hang on tight for that race, because it's gonna be a doozy.
Yep, you might as well just strap him before you went, because sent flying through the roof.
We're gonna have questions about what will happen in this race that will be found out tomorrow, but it's gonna be an interesting one. Very interesting indeed. But
So, if we're thinking about this correctly, I think the best car coming into this race will be the 65.
well, he's right now the current regular point leader.
Anyone Indianapolis last season, so he knows how to get it done.
Now, yeah, you're right. Well, we'll see what he can do. He's gonna have to at least make sure to drive the car well and survive all this carnage. And make sure he can get to the end. Because the last thing he wants to deal with is getting involved in a wreck. But that's going to be the biggest problem, is when you have 42 cars all packed up together.
Yeah, I think it's the first time that we're going to see 42 cars with Indy.
Yeah, but it's going to be an interesting one.
Very interesting.
But it's just all about who's going to survive to the end and be able to get off of turn 4, get down to the line. It's a long way from turn 4 to the start-finish line.
Could run out of fuel on the final lap on the final turn and then just try and coast it to the front straight to win.
Well, unless you got like a late race restart, then
yeah,
you're gonna have to have enough fuel then.
Big stuff coming for season 5, but you'll find that out during the final race.
Probably the final race pre-race show. But we got a long way to go before that. Yep. So I think we've had enough talk for this one.
Yeah, I think we had enough talk on this.
Yeah. So be ready for tomorrow. The second half begins. But that will do it here for the pre-race show here at the Brickyard. Make sure to like this video if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We have 2 links in the description. One for this Sleepy Offline League. The second one is for our online league.
Don't forget to share the video.
Yeah, share the video around. But that will do it here from the Brickyard. We will see you tomorrow. For Mark, I'm Sean. We'll see you then.
Goodbye.